Wow, this is a full house. I was sitting in the corner. It didn't look this crowded. People on the floor. I hope they swept earlier. I'm going to read some works. Some are published, some are not. Bear with me, and if it gets real bad, just keep drinking, right? So I will start with religious inquisition. How many versions of the Bible are there? Why do we care? When only 1/5 of the world has universal health care. You see, I think if the slave master wasn't a Christian, would there be a generation that still would be? What if a pacifist hit you back? What if Buddha was really skinny? See, life got me feeling some kind of way recently. Current times are filled with uncertainty and people clamor to a God like newborns to a nipple. Could it all be so simple? Human beings to a God. What's a mob to a king? What's a king to a God? What happens to a bunch of non-believers who believe in anything coming from silk robes? But there's not enough cloth for us all to be cut from it, right? Or is this right? Or is it fright? Fear life. And if it's hell on earth, who the hell is going to be first? And why are we so scared to die? We look to the sky to drop to our knees on the ground, but if it's God like a tree, so if he falls, will anyone ever hear a sound? So this isn't a clown. It's just a question. Does religion fail us daily when we choose words to apply to others as we shift in our own mess? We call upon the glory of a figure with prayers of distress. Hard works and faith should be your saving grace. Spirit is different than what those who choose to believe. This isn't a new idea to conceive. Some are just tired of being deceived. Deceived into a system of control, so I don't wait for a holy handout while tie plates empties what's in your wallet. Please don't fight me with scriptures or replay mental pictures. We watch more suffer because of war. But truth be told, there's been more blood shed over religion than any other cause in world history. Let's all pray over that. So as you all can see, I haven't been to church in a while. I'm kidding. Kinda. This is Daymares and Night Dreams. Crazy as it seems, nightmares are just like my dreams. Harsher than it seems, we cry through silent screams, torment and anguish, on a bed that has been tainted to be peaceful and serene. Sealy, Simmons, and Serta have deserted me, stranded, given a false thinking of comfort, but the bedbugs can eat you alive if you allow them to allow you to close your eyes. Because sleep is a cousin of death, and I'll be damned because I have no cousins left. So many night scares, so I haven't slept. I'm so shocked and shook by the movies that escape and only bother me when I'm not awake. You see, in these dreams, the callous remote death is the beginning of the end. It is not a moment I can get back. Death won a race and I haven't ran one lap. So each time my body relaxes, my mind tenses, and as my lids cover my eyes and open up the screen for the next show, I'm the only one that knows my night scares that I succumb to. Still, we may struggle in these dream deaths till one day we all don't come to. And this is my fearful ode to my son, aptly titled My Son. I enjoy taking pictures of my son. Proud dad, so I always wanted my son to do as I've done, but I'm afraid of him hiding and holding his toy gun so he's not allowed to play with weapons or play fight. So he can't play as I grew up. Some days I want to see him playing with the toy gun like I did. Good versus bad, cowboys and Indians. I scream, awakened by dreams, afraid that the cops patrolling will see him as a threat before I reach him, but he's only age 3, so please, don't shoot. They say some dads aren't in the picture, so as I push on the shutter and the ISO match the f-stop and the speed slowly drops the curtain to capture this moment, because he's innocent. And sometimes I fear I won't make it to jump in front to protect his innocence from authority that promises he's doing his job while the media doesn't help our liars. So I question, do resources really help? But instead I keep taking pictures to keep up with his growth. He smiles, he frowns, laughs, and cries. I sadly have to tell him not to scowl. He must look as non-threatening as possible, because each time his face shows aggression. I can recall the way I've witnessed and watched police beat several from one strike away from death. I told myself I will take that pain so he will never have to. I teach him civil disobedience, question everything, and there's never no such thing as an authority past a question. Knowing that there will never be reciprocity or peace for either my son or this world. You see, every day a black male is shot by police in this country. Anxiety has me thinking they're on the hunt for me. Is it a broken system? But if it's broke, then why isn't it fixed? Intentionally, me and my son are on a short end of this stick. My sharpest weapon is my sharp tongue, yet I lack a shield to protect my son. My son is the peaking glow of why I fight, giving all that I have for his passages of rights. The next chapter of my lineage, because he is what he is. So I have to be courageous and strong and lie to his innocence about life's rights and wrongs. And how the same officers he may want to be for Halloween may stop him from wearing a hoodie and no mask for no reason past you fit a description. Because cops need quotas, and even though numbers do lie, no matter how much, there is this truth. I am black. Therefore, my son is black. So I take pictures of him and enjoy his smile now, because I carry a fear of not making it to him every day in my chest. I sometimes have mild heart attacks every time I hear sirens and feel flashes of strokes, and my first thought is to look for his picture and tell him I love him. And as he grows, I'm afraid of the moment he goes out and faces the same unwarranted experiences, and he makes it back to do it again and again another day. So I take pictures of my son so I remember him as he is, a great black boy, every day. Wow, it's really quiet. You guys are attentive. Thank you. Wow.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. So this is my last poem. I like it. I hope you do too. I see some people came in here as couples, groups. Isn't it fun when relationships get messy? So I had a messy relationship, and what do poets do? They write about their mess, right? That's how we vent. So this is me talking about that. I promise it's not happening now, but I have a speckled past that gets messy. It's called Things Fall Apart Ever So Slightly. Wow, testimonies. People can identify with that. Thank you. It's like therapy right now. Hi, I'm Matt. Thank you for being.
Hello, Matt.
If it's meant to be, then it will be. I like her. I'm sort of intrigued, I guess you can say. You see, chemistry was cool, but I'm always thinking why she's got to know the other dude. You see, he, her, and I see each other on a daily. While he's out of line, she can have her cake and eat it too. And me, I just look like a fool dealing with these personal relations through office politics. See, we work together. First it was her, then her and me, and I didn't know about him, but he's saying that they used to be a we. Never mind the fact that I met his missus and a baby. But she won't speak to me about her and he except for it wasn't meant to be, because she knew he had another she, and I know y'all are wondering, where does that leave me? Well, me too. I can't be mad because I never made it past the point of being her number two. But he wants me to discuss her, even though I said that's absurd, but she still talks to he, so that makes me look like there can't be a we. She doesn't want to see that she had me like he has her, and he also has the missus and the baby. And I'm not mad at him. He's still funny around me, but she asked me to let it be, so I'm guessing she's taking his side. And I'm not sure how to let it ride. I want to talk to her, but I won't go past my pride. I almost thought a we could come out of her and I, but her thoughts are with the other guy, and I want to know, but I will not pry. I respect to think what I feel, and I guess what I thought could be will never be real, so I let it rest. And that's how things fall apart ever so slightly. Thank you very much.